Court is now in session. Alright boys, what's going on?
Alright,
It's Sunday night in Melbourne, Australia. That's not where we're from.
No, not at all. But we are Vulgar.
I'm Matt.
I'm Matt.
And I'm not.
I totally forgot that was a thing.
We are on the 40th floor of Upper West Side in Docklands, Melbourne. We have an amazing view. It's night time and we can see lights to the horizon.
How many lights do you think are in Melbourne?
At least 100.
At least.
At least 100.
There's a lot out there. I could probably spend too long counting them.
Yeah, too long. Which is almost as long as that pause.
Yeah.
So what's been going down? Why are we in Melbourne?
We came to Melbourne to see the Matches, who were doing a reunion tour.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it was fucking amazing.
It was a good one.
So yeah, purpose of this trip was to catch the Matches on their 10th anniversary of their Decomposer album. If you haven't heard it, guys, go check it out. It's a great listen. And they never fail to impress.
Yeah, we I think all three of us saw them when they toured the Yvonne Dahl one, right? Like, it was like a year and a half ago.
Yep.
So yeah, like a year and a half ago they toured their first album on the 10th anniversary, which was really cool because they actually broke up, I think, like when, 2009?
2009. I'm actually wearing an amazing shirt.
Yeah.
Designed by the lead singer of the Matches, who is also an amazing graphic artist. Oxen Art, shout out.
But yeah, 2009 they broke up, but they did a reunion tour last year for their first album. Came to Perth and it was a really great show, I really enjoyed it. And then they announced that they were going to do a 10th anniversary of their second album, which is Decomposer, which is probably my favourite album.
Yeah, mine too.
It's tough between those first two.
Yeah.
Yvonne Dahl Killed the Locals is such a good album.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this is a really good album, but unfortunately when they announced it, they didn't announce a Perth show, and they weren't going to come to Perth, so we decided that we would go to them, and it would be totally worth it. And you know what? It fucking was.
Fucking A.
That was a fucking great show.
Yeah.
Like, top three. Top three. top three. Yeah.
Top three.
Yeah.
How many times?
Yeah.
I was gonna say top two, but then I was like, no, in honesty, they're probably the third. So I'll go top three.
Not top three Matches
That's
shows.
right.
Just top three shows of all time.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, top three shows I've ever seen.
Like in the as far as Matches shows go, it's like probably the best Matches show.
I would say so.
Oh, man.
Top two.
Yeah, there were some pretty good moments. You had a moment with him.
Oh, mate. During the encore, I think it was the second last song, they always finish on Sick Little Suicide, have you noticed?
Yeah, I did notice that. But that's
So,
good. It's a fucking good show. So,
Yeah, second last song of the encore, Sean comes out onto the barrier at the beginning of the song, reaches down into the audience, I've got my arms outstretched, and he latches onto my hand for at least a good 2/3 of this song, Yankee in a Chip Shop, from their third album.
yeah, it was a good one. I was right behind you. I kept making eye contact with him. It was beautiful.
Yeah, he got right up in my
He was
face
right
at
in
one
it.
point
He was
too.
right in it.
It was amazing.
I tried to get a Snapchat behind you, but of like you with him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just couldn't I couldn't work my phone properly, and I tried to open up Snapchat, then I just accidentally opened up, somebody bumped me and I opened up somebody's story.
Oh.
And I'm like, that's embarrassing. And then someone else bumped me and I opened up like a nude that I got sent. Which is not the adequate time, because now it's like that nude's gone.
Yeah.
Fuck. Like, what am I gonna do?
Wasted opportunities.
Wasted. Bloody wasted.
Luckily for us, we knew a couple of locals, and shout out to Andrea and Crystal. Andrea managed to catch it in her Snapchat story, managed to catch a number of photos of this, so we will put one up on the page, just for bragging rights, bragging purposes.
Shout out to Blake as well, who's awesome.
Fucking A. Blake actually had a meet and greet last night. The other night. Friday night. Tonight's Sunday night. I don't remember much when I'm on holiday. I'm in holiday mode.
Yeah.
We've been having good times.
Green Day have a song about holidays.
Yeah.
They're on holiday.
Yeah.
Or just holiday, I believe. I think it was just, they just went with holiday.
Yeah,
But it should have been on holiday, because on holiday
considering
is
that's like the line of the chorus.
Do you know, fun fact?
Is it fun though? Is it really fun?
Do you want one of Matt's fun facts? And this is like completely, this is way off topic, but kind of is on topic because we've already gone into Green Day. Even though Green Day has nothing to do with our trip at all.
Yeah.
But you know, Green Day released American Idiot in 2005. AFI released December Underground in 2006. And if you listen to those two albums back to back, AFI with December Underground, like, they've taken a lot from American Idiot.
Yeah.
Miss Murder and Holiday are like the exact same song.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane. And they even repeat lyrics and they repeat like chord progression and stuff like that.
So why are you bagging out like your favourite band right
I don't know, but I just found it funny. And it's like, as much as AFI are my favourite band, I really hate December Underground, and like I've always felt that it just shows how like their record label like sunk their fucking teeth into them and like made them do shit that they didn't really want to do.
Yeah.
I think that just points it out. But anyway, back to Melbourne and things that are relevant to what we do.
I might go for a swim, which I haven't done this entire trip, but have been saying that.
Yeah,
I'm going
you've
this entire
literally
trip.
like 5 times a day you tell me that you're going to go for a swim in this heated pool.
It's a fucking great heated pool. What time is it now, by the way?
It's 8:42.
Alright, well I have got exactly 78 minutes to get my ass down to that heated pool and go for a swim.
Well, can we get through this first?
Oh, of course.
I mean, like, are you saying you want to pause?
No.
You're like, nah, screw this, I'm going to go for a swim now, bye.
In all honesty, this has just been a running gag and I have no actual desire to go for a swim in that pool.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you go for a swim, I'll go have a nap and Chuck can take over, because he's real talkative.
Hey, yeah. Imagine that. Just a
What are you
podcast
doing back
just
there,
like,
Chuck? Like, I thought it was just us for a minute there.
Hey, I'm greening out a little bit.
You greening out a bit?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
We managed to get some stuff.
We did. Chuck and I went for a nice little train ride. Got acquainted with the Melbourne public transport system. The MyKey card system. The fucking scam that gets you to buy shit just to get on their fucking trains. I tells ya.
What did we pay for the ticket? $18 or something?
It wound up costing $14 a person, $6 for the card, and $4 each way
It's fucking
for the
un-Australian.
trains. Which is, it's not even $4, it's $3.90. So straight off the bat, swindled 20 cents.
Hey.
I tell ya, it's cutthroat, Melbourne is.
Ruthless.
Well, just there's a lot of people in Melbourne, and I don't really like it.
You've been having a bad time with the locals, eh? The Melbourneites. Those bloody Melbourneites.
They are ruthless.
Yeah, because they're used to just hanging around the middle of the AFL footy ladder, so they're really good at just holding on.
Yeah.
And it's like the people take after the teams.
Yeah.
You know that. You know this about sports, right? You're a sports guy everywhere.
Yeah.
We've walked so much of Melbourne. I reckon we've walked more of the Melbourne CBD than, like, some people.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Some people. We've walked the Melbourne CBD more than some people have.
Definitely. Like, I mean...
Anyway. You get what I'm saying though, right?
Yep.
Shoelace Express.
Let's just start at the beginning. So we got in on late on a Wednesday night, 11 o'clock. Bit of rain. The Sky Bus brought us from the airport to Southern Cross. And the apartment. The apartment was literally across the road from Southern Cross Station, which was pretty sweet. Very convenient. Coming up, 40th floor, and the view was just... Oh,
The view is bloody beaut, mate.
it is amazing.
Raw.
We've covered that. What the fuck did we even do on Thursday? We went shopping. We went through the city.
Yeah, we went to H&M. The H&M here is pretty cool. That's a good one. It's a big one, eh? And then they got like all that cool like fancy fashion, like you know that Melbourne winter fashion that you could never get away with wearing in Perth.
Yeah.
Like those fucking hoodies that come down to your knees and shit.
Fucking ridiculous.
Can you imagine? Like how fast would you get rolled wearing that on the Armadale line?
Mate, the doors wouldn't have even closed, and you'd have fucking had everything taken.
See, people don't know this, but I'm a bit of a fashion diva.
Yeah.
You know, like I like me a good bit of fashion.
I go for the practicality, but I will admit that fashion does play into my clothes shopping choices.
But I reckon if I moved from Perth to Melbourne, I'd become so flamboyant in my fashion sense, simply because I feel like Melbourne's a lot more accepting of it. Like Melbourne seems like everyone in Melbourne seems pretty well dressed from what I've seen.
Yeah.
I just want to wear good clothes and not have people look at me weird.
Yeah, it's a fair call.
Yeah, I want one of those bloody zip up hoodies that feels like a Hessian sack. That one.
I bought a poncho.
It was $49 for a Hessian bag.
Yeah. It was a bit weird.
Yeah, but you got a poncho. The poncho was a good one.
Poncho was a good purchase. Poncho, like, it's impossible to feel sad in a poncho.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
That's the famous quote.
It is.
Who said that? Who said that one?
Some guy on a program.
Which program was that, Matt?
That would be...
Come on, if you're going to drop the quote, at least give him the credit.
Well, see, I've probably misquoted, which is why I'm hesitant to do it, but it was actually Vince Noir in...
played by Mel Fielding in Mighty Boosh. Paraphrased by Smitty.
Smitty, yep.
As told by Smitty.
Yep.
So what else did we get up to?
Well, yeah, Thursday was also Mission Day, so Chuck and I took a nice little trip out. Came back, bought some supplies. If anybody's thought of, various kitchen utensils you can get away with for various purposes, found a lemon zester, works amazingly well. Picked up one of those in a nice little chop bowl, with a lid of course. Nobody likes to stink out anywhere they're staying. And Thursday night, I believe I caught up with a mate for dinner at the Celtic Club, neither of us are members of the Celtic Club. So, we got away with that one. Got myself a free beer. There are pokies in every bar here, and it's overwhelming.
Every time I turn around, you're on a pokey machine.
I know.
You're on a pokey machine as much as Chuck is just disappearing.
That is true, man. Motherfucker behind us, even in this podcast, as we speak, is the hide-and-seek champion of 2016.
Woo-woo. Literally, every time we turn around, he's gone.
Yeah.
Like, we'll pay attention to something for 30 seconds and then look around to say something to him and he's just walked off. Yeah. You just wander. You have wanderlust. That's your problem.
Oh, I find things I like and I go look at them.
That's, you know what? That's probably the best reason to walk off. I'll tell you.
It's perfect.
We went to Saturday night. Chuck and I went to Bang.
Oh, Bang.
Yeah, which is what's Bang for people that don't know, Chuck?
It's the Destroyer Lions Club in Melbourne on Saturday nights.
Oh yes, say Vader at the door.
No.
What do you say at the door for cheap entry?
Well, I actually didn't say anything because me being a fantastic promoter over in Perth.
Say Vader at the door
Exactly.
last night for cheap entry.
Thanks for that little plug. So I got free entry for us, right?
Oh yeah.
Say Vulgar at the door.
So we went into there. Bang's a pretty cool place.
So my little quickie review of Bang.
Alright, you go, because you didn't like it. We have differing...
I did like it.
You tell me.
Like, it's a cool venue.
You were slamming it before. When you were talking to me before out on the balcony, you were like, that place is fucking dog shit.
I said nothing of the sort.
You did. That's the way you talk as well. Like, you act all nice and sweet on air, but, like, really, you're just like, fucking cunt.
Yeah.
You use the word cunt way too much, man.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you.
Oh, alright, quick review. So it is like a hell nice venue because it's huge. I didn't like the smoking area. There was like this little tiny hallway to get in there, and you had to squash past people. Not that it matters that much because I don't smoke, but I don't know. The smoking area in Perth is like the...
It's a huge area.
I'll
agree with you on that. I'll agree with you on that, though. Like, that smoking area was really fucking compacted.
Yeah.
But dude, that's just fucking Melbourne. I don't know if you realised, but everywhere you go in Melbourne, somebody has got a fucking cigarette lit.
Yeah.
And it's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, but that just means that there'd be more reason to have an open smoking area.
Yeah.
Like, this was a really small area.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think obviously it was a heaps bigger crowd than Perth, but I don't know. I don't feel like Melbourne parties quite as hard as Perth.
No.
Like everyone was just kind of whatever, you know. There was a couple of people getting into it, but really, like those guys weren't big party people. I don't think.
I find people are pretty forward in Melbourne. I'm gonna say. At the Matches gig, I was actually approached in the crowd by a girl who asked if I was... Actually, she didn't ask if I was single. She just straight up said, "Oh, my friend thinks you're cute." And I said, "Well, I'm sorry to say, but I do have a girlfriend." She then asked about good mate Matt here.
Do you know what I'm noticing about this all? It's like, I'm always the second choice. Why am I always the second choice?
I don't know, man. This is actually... I'm going to go out on the front street and say this is the first time in my life I've ever actually had to turn down a female. I've had to turn down dudes left, right and centre, but this is the first girl I've had to turn down in my life.
Oh, well, Matt, that's quite an achievement. Good job.
But anywho, turns to me and says, "Tell your mate that if he's single and ready to mingle, that my friend would like to stroke his beard with her vagina."
To me.
Yep.
Yeah. And so you passed that to me, and how did I react?
That's a bit forward.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. It was really forward.
It was really fucking forward. We're not used to this shit. Perth is really conservative in that aspect.
I mean, I'm all for that sort of thing, but it's like, I don't know. Like, talk to me.
Yeah.
I want to know your name.
Yeah, that helps. That's a good start.
Plus I get really shy.
Yeah.
I get really shy if people are too forward.
Mind you, depends how many drinks you've got in you. Something happened at Bang.
Yeah, see, this is again, it's like, just goes to show that it's like, I'm always the second choice, because, Chuck, you had a girl approach you.
Yeah. So apparently it was this girl's birthday, right? So she comes up and she goes, "Are you single?" And I went, "No," because I wasn't interested. And I then pointed to Matt and I said, "But he is." So she then went up to you.
So yeah, so again, just establishing, I'm the second choice always. Okay, go.
I don't know, what did she say to you?
Well, she came up to me and she goes, "Hey, it's my sister's birthday, and we're trying to get her to kiss 19 guys." And she goes, "Is it okay, will you kiss her?" And I was so drunk at that point, like I said, I'm normally really shy, but I was really drunk, so I pretty much without hesitation was like, "Yeah, sure." So I walk over to her and I was like, "Hey, happy birthday," and then just go straight in for a kiss. I gave her a good hard pash, and the worst part was those, like, I didn't look at her properly when I went in and said happy birthday to her.
Yeah, man, you guys were a little bit drunk last night.
Yeah, I was pretty fucked, but I didn't actually look at her until I pulled away, so it kind of came off a bit rude, because I kind of pulled away, looked her up and down, and was just like, and walked away.
You walk straight up to me and go, at this point I don't even know how good looking she was. So I had a peek over and I gave her about a 3 or a 4 rating, and then I congratulated Matt for shooting above his weight.
Yeah. Yeah, look, I'll own it. The medic droid looked like they were having a real shit time.
Oh man, the crowd just were not into it.
The crowd was
They
so
could
bad.
not get the crowd
Did
in.
you hear what like was happening?
Well, yeah, one of the, I think the guy playing the instruments
The keyboards,
and stuff,
yeah.
yeah, he was like looking really upset for a while.
Yeah, like the singer like went over to him and was like, "Hey, like, you alright? Are you okay?"
Yeah.
It was like trying to like
so
pep
awkward,
him
right
up.
on stage.
Yeah, they were on stage and it was like trying to like comfort. They were trying to comfort each other on stage because the show was going so fucking badly.
I don't know, like obviously I want to defend the medic droid because I quite like the band, but I don't think it was. I'm not sure if it was their fault or the crowd was just shitty. Like I said, I don't think Melbourne parties as hard as Perth.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a hard one to call, but yeah, I feel bad for them. I actually felt really bad.
Yeah,
for them.
like they were literally getting down in the crowd trying to pull people closer to them. But the next band, I don't think they had much of a better shot with the crowd anyway. You
No,
know?
I didn't even pay attention to them.
Yeah, I was pretty drunky by then.
Drinks are $1 cheaper in Melbourne.
And that dollar
compared
adds
to-
up pretty quick.
Yeah, like
5-6 drinks, that's an extra
you
drink.
drink 6 drinks, boom, you got an extra drink, motherfucker.
As a testimonial from me, because
Yeah.
fuck me, I was really trashed last night.
Yeah.
I do not remember coming home. I don't remember half the shit that I was talking about that I apparently was talking about.
Oh, we ripped on you pretty hard this morning.
We did.
You were so adamant about $10 in coins on the table being yours. This morning I came out and said, "Hey man, is this change yours, buddy?" And you were
Everybody
so
else
confused. What else happened? We went and saw Sanspants Radio live.
Yeah, so we went to
It's
Matt and I.
Sexy people they are.
Matt and I went to a live recording of D&D is for Nerds. It's their first live recording, and it was a live dungeon crawl.
And it went terribly. No, it was a great show. Obviously, being a first show, there's going to be issues. They're going to be ironed out for future shows. So, unfortunately, we had tall-ass motherfuckers in the front row, and we couldn't see
Yeah.
the screen.
It was a bad setup simply because it's like they have a projector with like maps and stuff that they can throw up to give everybody a guide. The problem is they set some like 6'8" dude right in front of it.
Fucking
So-
Muppet.
Nobody could really see what was going on. But it was a really good show. It was really good to finally see like Zamet and Jackson, Adam and everyone else. But it was it's good because I listen to those guys a lot, and I actually listen to a lot of Sanspants Radio podcasts like Plumbing the Death Star, Move Maintenance, Shut Up a Second is good, like all that sort of stuff. So it's like hearing those same people that like do all these podcasts that I listen to. It was good to finally put faces to names, and we got a photo with them, which was really cool. And I got to tell them that I listen to them every night as I fall asleep, which was only slightly creepy. Yeah, so we're flying home tomorrow. We got to be up pretty early, well, earlier than we have been during this trip. I've had some pretty late sleep-ins.
It's going to be tough.
But we got to check out. We're going to have a walk around for a bit. I think we're going to fly. When's our flight? Like 3 o'clock or something?
3:05 we depart.
3:05.
Yep. Well, this has been interesting. I hope it was for you guys.
You going to go for a swim?
Fuck no.
Alright, well, we'll wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Alright guys, so this is, we didn't actually say anything at the beginning, but this is actually the first podcast we've recorded in a very long time.
I think the last 3 that we've done, and they've been maybe once every 6 months, but I don't think any of them have gone online.
Yeah,
We're just staying in our pockets.
we're such an underground podcast.
So underground.
We talk about having a podcast more than we actually have a podcast.
At this rate, we're like an annual. We record and just
But we
give a
record
greatest hits.
biannually. But legit, we have 3 or 4 recorded podcasts that we've just never uploaded.
Never
Yeah.
even listened to.
Wasn't there all those times where we were hotboxing your car?
Yeah.
at your place, and we were recording in the car. None of those went up, and those
No.
were like a year and a half.
Yes.
I get reminded of that time every time I open the back seat of my car because there's still that little chocolate biscuit that Matt left in there, just in the handle. But I eventually got it, but there's still just like a mark from like chocolate that like merged with the car.
Just assimilated.
Exactly.
But the point is, like, we do want to try to record more, and we should really try to work on getting some frequency with our recordings.
Yeah.
I'd love to.
So yeah, hopefully you'll hear more from us.
But probably not.
But don't hold your breath. But maybe do.
Because
and
I
maybe
just
tell us that you're holding your breath. So then we'll be like,
Oh shit.
oh shit. we
fucking
should do
breathe,
something.
you
I'll
idiots.
let-
Like, that was a bad move.
It depends who it is. I mean, if it's someone we don't like, then I don't know, maybe not.
We'll just ignore the message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. We've been Vulgar, and I'm Matt.
I'm Matt.
And I'm not.